Hey everyone, WandaBot here, and welcome back to Tower of Guns. So, Peas and Carrots Crusade continues after a fairly long hiatus, and we're going to be using Taco Terror. So, we will be able to get our weapon up to level 6, if we can ever live that long. I really hope we can, because this is my third try. The other two are going to be off camera, because one of them I fell through the floor and died, and the other one I just flat out died, even though it was a pretty good run. It was a room filled to the brim with these guys, the saw blade launchers, and you know what? There's nothing friendly about a room full of saw blade launchers. Nothing at all. And, like, there had to have been, like, 100 of them, and I'm not even exaggerating, really. There was just, like, an excessive amount of saw blade launchers, and they murdered my face. So, with any luck, this run will not share that same face. There's another saw blade launcher just around the corner, but there's only one. Saw blade launchers usually aren't that threatening, unless you're fighting, you know, more than one of them, or you're fighting like a bunch of extra special enemies on top of it to either confuse or distract you while you're trying to deal with it. So, kind of stupid damage from the, I was going to say the spiny bot, but no, it's a spin bot. I think there might be an enemy above. Yeah, there are a bunch of bombs, I believe, above. Yes. We've also got these guys down here, which aren't, I wouldn't say they're wholly concerning, but they are definitely a problem, especially if you just kind of ignore them, because the spiky balls are, I would probably say, the biggest issue I ever have to deal with as far as, like, weapon leveling down, because, yeah, when you level, well, when you get hit by the spiky balls, you pretty much just lose half of a level or a quarter of a level or something. It's really excessive and frustrating. Alright, so I'm gonna try something a little crazy. Yeah, it worked. So you don't even need a crazy jump to get up here. You just need, I guess, some gusto. And I'm trying to see, yeah, it does look like there's some stuff. So we might take a bit of fall damage here, yeah, but barely any. And it gets us some extra coins and... oh, hey, these guys. I knew there was somebody else shooting at me from above. I just... I think I was even looking at them earlier and just didn't even realize it. Alright, so that's pretty much it for this level, I believe. I don't see anything else. Right. So, there's a purple teleporter down below. Let's get our hands on it and get out of here. But, I think I mentioned this on the previous run, that I had contacted Joe about the purple teleporters and he fixed the issue last night. So, whenever the next build comes out, I will be pretty much done with it. Oh, it's this room again. So there's a secret area in this room that I don't know if I ever got it on camera. I believe I was doing the run as like a practice run or something. It's hard to remember. No, that was the unicorn vomit run. There were bombs. There's a mystery box, and you know what? Today is a new day. Today is a new run. What we're going to do is avoid the crap out of those. So we've got stuff shooting at us from above. Meaning, I'm just going to go around the corner, pick up a health pickup, and then whenever this guy comes down, are you coming down? Ever? Yes? Thank you. So when this guy comes down, I'm going to hope I don't die. Hello. Well, this is awkward and concerning, and oh geez, that's a lot of bombs. So, I can't sit still because there are a lot of bomb enemies all over the place. It looks like there's at least, there's at least a fairly nice upgrade, so we still got a lot of bombs. Really, just this is like the room of the flying bomb, and that's not fun, because the flying bombs, they hurt. Ow. Ow. Stop it. I thought I like took out all of the flying bombs, but no, there's more. It's an unending torrent of bombs here. Yeah, God, this is an excessive amount of bombs. Anyway, so we've pretty much taken them all out. I think yeah, we're up to weapon level 2. That will help immensely. I probably should have taken the ramp up, come to think of it. I'd forgotten that there was a ramp on this level, because the last time I ever was here, I took the elevator up. So there are a couple of power-ups below, but I'm not going to tangle with them too much. We've got a couple more guys shooting at us, and we've got more than enough money to... hello, secret. We've got more than enough money to go over and get us that health upgrade, which is going to be a massive boost. There's also a little bit of a health pickup here, which will, of course, be nice. Let's get behind these guys because they become substantially less effective. And then let's wait for the elevator to come back. Are you kidding me? Okay. I'm never getting that one. Alright, so let's head over here. See if I can... Nope, can't get to that one. There we go. Or it's this one. It's this one. Alright. So there's a... Oh, I'm one over. Okay, I'm a little bit lost directionally here. But if I just kind of mash myself into the side as this one goes down, it brings us to a nice little secret area that I don't think I've ever... I think I've shown this off before. Anyway, it's just a bunch of coins. I was expecting something a little bit more helpful than monetary value, because unlike in, like, Binding of Isaac, this game... I guess in Binding of Isaac you can have an excessive amount of coinage that you don't know what to do with. But in this game, an excessive amount of coinage is pretty much just a done deal. You'll... Oh, come on, this boss again? You will always have way too much money and never have enough places to use it. So we've got the big old spike room, and this is where I was having the falling through the floor issue. Because just over here in this corner, if you're there and the walls come through, or if you're just there, you'll fall through the ground, and it will be pretty much the end of the run. And it sucks, and hopefully Joe will fix it, because I really don't like the idea of being, I don't know, not being, but falling through the floor and losing a run because of it. So we get a weapon mod, which looks to be stun. We've never had the stun mod before, which could actually be a huge boon for the peas and carrots pistol, because if I can stun enemies by hitting them, that will give us a lot of leeway to shoot them. And considering this gun has, I guess, terrible damage, it'll be good. So, Commander Floor... Okay, so we're on Commander Abattoir. I don't know. I really should read all the flavor text, but I'm always distracted. Ah. Hey, found half the secrets, at least. But, I mean, I guess at this point, secrets are only useful for getting us stuff as opposed to getting us further. So, I guess let's just kind of march our way through and see what we can get. More money, of course. So who's this Dr. Vile? He's as bad as they come. Agent Mass Murder, corporate... Agent Mass Murder, corporate espionage, bad photoshopping, yada yada yada. Okay, I apparently get stuck on words sometimes and can't get past it until I've, like, properly gone through, but I think we're actually going to go save the president's daughter. At least that's what I gleaned from the very last line there. So we've got one of these super cannon things. Oh, and I know where we are. I've been in this room before. Oh, hello. We got a couple of spin bots. Now, yeah, so the stun is actually kind of a very high chance, which looks to be nice. We're up to weapon level 3. But the stun seems to stop an enemy in its tracks. Now, I don't think we're going to make it. Oh, we made it. Thank you, David. Credit to David B, as usual, for telling me that I could even possibly do this. But you don't need triple jump or double jump or jump height plus to get up here. All you need is just to jump at the apex of the flight to get there. And I went the wrong direction. Alright. Well, I'll wait for it to come back. We seem to have nothing on this side. Which, I mean, bad decision making on my part, but worst comes to worst. A lot of health pickups, an excessive amount that I don't really need. But most of all, speed. And there's one more secret area here too, so crazy benefits across the board. Yes. I don't think there's anything else back and over here, so I'm going to tilt back instead, because I really don't feel like trying to make a jump that I probably can't make. And so we've just got that little secret area over there, which should be extremely easy to get to. Yep, got it. No problem. So what do we got? Just health. It could be worse. It could be a, like, difficulty minus that I just barrel into, a mystery box that screws me up, or it could be this room. So, if you've seen any of my recent runs, you would know that this room is not the bane of my existence, but it's one of those things that just makes me unhappy. Because we've got a lot of bullets flying at us, we've got a lot of spiky balls sitting all over the place, we've got a lot of explosions happening. And, okay, the explosion seems to have abated, I ran into the bullet there, but I'm gonna let my greed get the better of me, just for a little while. Because if I can get over here and get a lot of these upgrades, we're going to have a lot less trouble in the long run. Yes, barely made that jump. Probably not going to make that coin. Alright, so we actually made it through there with a very minimal amount of pain, which is good. It's the question of, can we get over to this guy with a minimal amount of pain? Yes, also. Amazing. So we've got a couple of spiky launchers, and then we've got one of the mega cannons, well, not mega cannons, but, you know, one of the super shooty cannons down below. And they seem to have actually injured themselves pretty substantially, so we don't have to worry about as much. So that's hoping it would bring the health pick up to me. Or, nope, it's going to bring it all the way across to the gear. Now, normally, I'm kind of afraid of these Gearworks levels just because I think it was, what, 3, 4, 5 runs ago, I fell to my death. And falling to your death in this game is not a pleasant occurrence. I mean, falling to your death ever is a terrible thing, but realistically, falling to your death in this game is just kind of embarrassing, because you're given all these, like, nice tools for platforming, and just, nope, you died. Couldn't do much about it. And it was one of those where it's like, I was just trying to survive and fall to my death, and just did not work out for me. So we've got a bunch of horizontal cannons, and I don't think we have anything else even shooting at us, which is pretty fortuitous, because it means we can just take pot shots at these guys. Now, I want to test something. So he's stunned. So, is he still shooting while he's stunned? I don't know. It's hard to tell. And he doesn't have enough... Oh. Kind of an awkward seeming... Oh, can I... Okay, I can't walk through there. But that's a weird seam that probably should get fixed eventually. At least it's not particularly game-breaking, so I'm not concerned about it. Alright. So I don't know if there are any secrets down here either, or even loot for that matter, but I'm just kind of focused on taking out all the enemies, because any and all pickups are probably going to help us do substantially better. Have we already beaten? Yeah, it was the spiky wall of death that we were up against. I was trying to remember if we had even come across a boss yet in this game. It's like, but we're on the Gearworks. We must have, but I guess my memory is just failing me a little bit here. Anyway, let's take the ramp up and see what we get. I gotta blow my nose, because... as usual, it's dry, and my body's natural reaction to, you know, any kind of thing is just, well, any kind of, like, dryness is just, oh yeah, here's a runny nose to deal with your extremely dry environment that you're in. You know, not like you need to speak for a hobby or anything like that, so let's hop through and blow the nose. Alright. Got my hands on the wrong section of the keyboard, which, I mean, not the biggest deal, but it would have been really embarrassing if I backed myself off of the ledge. So we've got one of the massive explodey things, and I'm right in the firing radius, which is concerning. With any luck, I've either avoided it, and it already blew itself up, and I just let that cannon shoot me. But, luckily, we've got a bunch of pickups just sitting here waiting for us to pick them all up. So we're back up to full health. We're almost up to weapon level 4, and I want to get behind these guys. So it looks like they actually, even while stunned, can still shoot, which is oh geez, I'm getting out of there. Alright, crazy pickups. This should put us well into weapon level 4. I was hoping it would bring us all the way up to weapon level 5, but that is wishful thinking. And come on. I know I don't have, like, any magnetism whatsoever, but you'd think you'd still be able to pick up a thing that you're running, like, right next to. Alright, so we're solidly into weapon level 4, almost up to weapon level 5. I'm gonna check one quick thing. Alright, it's not a secret, but it's a nice little loot section. Nope, did not jump well enough there, but hey. Really like the jumping in this game, and I was reading a little bit on the wiki, even though the wiki is like crazy sparse in this game, that you can actually, oh, we do have a double jump. How did I forget that? Anyway, that will let us get that health pickup over there, which is going to be an amazing boon as far as everything goes. So we actually do a fair amount of damage now, which is going to be, oh wow, that really hit us across the platform. So I want to grab all of these. I don't even know what exploded here. We're up to weapon level 5. I believe we're up to weapon level 5. I'm not going to check, because we've got a lot of, yep, we're up to weapon level 5. I was going to say, we got a lot of scary things coming near us, and that's always a problem. So we've got the stun mod, but I have yet to actually confirm that the stun actually stuns enemies. Because, I mean, maybe it stuns the bosses. That would be fantastic. Maybe it stops them moving. And, like, they can still shoot, but they can't move. Which would be more useful for a mobile boss than, you know, this kind of thing. So let's hop down here, because apparently they can turn and shoot us from there. But not from here. Oh well, not going to question it. So we got one more health pickup, which is utterly pointless. And most of all, we've got a health upgrade somewhere. If I can find it. I was just looking at it in like 5 seconds. Oh, there it is. So I actually should not have hopped down. Oh well. So I'll just kind of loop my way back around and go get the health pickup, or health upgrade. Because we're already at 2 health. pickups, and if I can get up to a third, it's going to make us pretty beefy. I would very much like to get some armor to complement that, but you know what? Beggars can't be choosers, and I am the beggariest of beggars. So, let's get up, and actually I have to say I'm pretty impressed with this run thus far. We are doing pretty solid. And, like, the last couple runs with the peas and carrots gun were just kind of absolutely terrible. Oh, it's this room. Oh, geez, hello. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to blitz it. We will see what happens, and if what happens happens, then it happens. So we've taken out that at least. And I'm just going to continually blitz it across this room, largely because everything always shoots in kind of like a, you know, not a unidirectional manner, but everything always shoots like only one. Well, yeah, it is kind of a unidirectional manner. Most enemies only shoot, at least the turrets, they only shoot, you know, in a 180-degree arc. So if you can get out of the way, get over behind them, I mean, at that point you're donezo. They don't shoot you, they don't hit you, and it's kind of not just like shooting the enemies. That's it's not a shooting the enemies isn't always just a valuable asset, but outmaneuvering them is incredibly useful as well. So let's use these to blitz ourselves past. We've got a bunch of these guys up above, but unless they drop something, ow. See, like I was talking about earlier, if you get hit by one of those, you actually do drop down a substantial weapon level. So this is going to be one of those where I also blitz across, mainly because all the bullets are... I'm not happy about that, because there's probably loot up there that I really do need, because you get hit by one of those spiky balls, and it really does drop you down a substantial amount of experience. At least some of the loot is still there, which is good. And, come on, don't leave me. Oh, there's some super bullets too, I think. Yeah, I think there's a super bullet cannon on the other end of everything, which is not so great. You know what, I will just take out all of these guys here, because it's easier to dodge their bullets. You know what, I don't even know. Maybe I should stop outmaneuvering and trying to be greedy here and just play it safe, deal with it. Yeah, we've got one super cannon over there. If I get hit by that, we're in trouble. But it looks like I've largely avoided the problems. So we've got a bunch of bullets over there, and one super bullet probably coming straight in for us. It does get blocked by a lot of the stuff, though, so I'm just going to take out the super cannon. Yep, wow. Things go down fast on weapon level 5. So I'm going to get over here and wait for the platform to flip. Because, weirdly enough, I'm going to wait a little bit more, because I want the platform to flip with all the upgrades on the side. But it doesn't look like it's going to flip fast enough for me to get them, because they're probably all going to expire by the time I get there. At least there's the coin, and there's an upgrade thing over there, but it's going to expire before I even get to it, which sucks. So we've got one more purple launcher. I really wish I had gotten to the other side earlier when I was trying, but, I mean, again with the whole beggars can't be choosers thing. So I'm going to get across before the platform switches, and then, that's a flamethrower. Okay, ow, what is hitting me? Ooh, oh, you're hitting me. So we're actually down to weapon level 4 because of my, I guess, not paying attention and the flamethrower enemies. And I was talking about these spiky ball launchers, and they're not actually the most threatening thing. The flamethrowers are the most threatening thing, and it's like, yeah, you can kind of outpace them and it's not as much of a problem. But if you can turn a corner and they're there, they will flame you hard enough that you're just going to lose a crazy amount of health and a crazy... Yeah, we're down to weapon level 3. The saw blades also take off massive chunks of everything. I'm not happy right now. So we've got a couple... we've got a couple of you guys, and I'm just going to try and, like, line of sight him. Okay, yeah. So the stun gun doesn't seem to actually stun an enemy, like, doesn't prevent them from shooting. But it does maybe prevent them from moving, because that seems to have worked in the past. So we've got some kind of upgrade over there. And I'm going to make a run for it and we'll see what we get. It looks to be a jump height plus, and I don't know how we made it across before the platform switched, but you know what? I'm not going to question it. I'm just going to be happy that we made it, and we're going to get over here. We've got a couple of bombs, and I'm going to have to bait them. Because if we kill them now, they will drop all of their nice and goody nonsense straight down on top of those flippy platforms, and chances are I will never get them. And the one nice thing about all the bombs is they actually give a lot of upgrades. So if you can take them all out and keep all their upgrades, like, we lost a little bit there, not the end of the world, but we're already back up to weapon level 5. I was hoping for some health there, but at least we're up to, I guess, the equivalent of full health, no upgrades. And so we've got something shooting at us, maybe? I don't know what's shooting at us. And I'm not going to question it. It's probably below us. And it's Dr. Turret on the weird tiered level. So I don't like this boss that much. And I think we were fighting up against him on the last run I showed. Okay, there's the thing over there. Oh god. We're taking crazy damage. We don't have the armor to sustain many hits against him. So my hope is just to kind of bean it back and forth, take him out this direction. Unfortunately, yeah, don't have a whole lot of damage, don't have a whole lot of... Can I hit him from here? Because if I can hit him from here, that will be amazing. Because these enemies don't drop nearly as many pickups as they normally would. And, okay, so his thing is still down there, and with any luck, I can keep kind of hitting him and avoiding the enemies and avoiding the gun blasts, which do crazy damage. Note, the lasers are going to kill me, if anything. So, yep, he's still there. I'm just going to deal with it, kind of blitz my way through, take out the exploding thing, and where's the next one? Okay, it's on the 3rd level. Yeah, that level of Dr. Turret is just not working out for me. Alright, final difficulty, 84. It looks like the hug bots have no bearing on what the ending difficulty is, and I feel like the difficulty is higher now. Confusing. We never made it up to weapon level 6, which makes me sad. But, you know what? Still a decent run, and I think I might stop it with the Peas and Carrots pistol. It's just a little too underwhelming for me. I'm probably going to do my next run with the portable pizza launcher, the Constellation Charger, or the mini LHC gun, because I haven't used any of those in a very, very long time. So, we will see what we get on the next run of Tower of Guns. And as always, thanks for watching.